Welcome back to the Creativity. If you're new, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out my merchandise. The merchandise pieces are in the links in the description, and there's always a preview at the end of each video. Now, let's learn how to draw Olaf. For this, you're going to need a piece of paper, something to color Olaf with, a pencil, and eraser. Start by drawing a line down the middle of your paper. If you need help getting a straight line, I suggest using a ruler. Next, you're going to make a horizontal line that should run into the vertical line. I am drawing 3 horizontal lines under the first horizontal line. The first one should be the farthest down, about halfway down. Then you are going to draw the next one about 3/4 of the way down between the horizontal line and where your vertical line ends. Then you're going to add the last line where the vertical line ends. Now I am going to draw a circle where the horizontal and vertical line meet. Then I'm going to draw a smaller circle on top of that. I'm also going to add a rectangle at the base of the circle to the first small line, and then another oval and a bigger oval below that. Then I'm going to add 2 small circles at the bottom of the big oval. Next, I'm going to connect all of these lines. Now I'm going to connect the big oval, the circle, and the rectangle with a line to represent Olaf's head. Now I'm going over the second small oval and then the last big oval. Then I'm going to go in and erase all of the lines inside the head, the small oval midsection, and the big oval bottom of Olaf, and also his feet. I'm also going to lighten the lines of Olaf. Now I'm adding the facial features. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a circle where the horizontal line used to be. Then I'm going to create Olaf's nose from this. So I'm curving around the bottom of the circle and then going up, and then at the top of the circle, I'm going down to meet my first line. It's really confusing, but if you watch me, it will make a lot more sense. Then I'm adding some lines that carrots usually have, and I definitely think it makes it look more like a carrot. Now I am adding 2 circles above the carrot nose. Make sure that they are evenly spaced and accurate. Make sure that they are the same size, but don't get too picky about this. Just make sure it's not like one is obviously bigger than the other. Then go over them when you feel like you have a perfect circle. Olaf doesn't have eyelashes, but he does seem to have an emphasis on the top part of his eye. For the left eye, make sure that you emphasize the line by making it thicker, more to the left than the right. Make sure it's in the top left corner, and do the same to the right, except in the right top corner. I added curved lines under Olaf's eyes to make his eyes look more sunken and tired. It may have not been the best move, but I ended up keeping it. Now I'm adding Olaf's twig eyebrows. All you have to do is draw uneven rectangles to look like twigs. Then all you have to do is add the black pupils to Olaf's eyes. If you want, you can go to the edge of the circle and take out a little hunk to look like a highlight. Now I'm drawing Olaf's mouth, which is a squiggly line. So you need to go down, pretend that there's a bump, go up just a little bit, and then go a little bit further, come down, and then pretend there's a bump and go up. Then you can add Olaf's tooth and readjust Olaf's face. At the top of Olaf's head, you may also add the 3 branches that are sticking out. I suggest that you make sure that the lines are super straight. Now you're going to add Olaf's coal. You're going to add 1 to the small oval and 2 to the bigger oval. Make sure that these have a bunch of straight sides. You could have 9 sides, you could have 7. It doesn't matter. You don't have to make them perfect. Then you can also add his stick hands. Stick hands are a little bit tricky. So first, you want to draw the line at about a 60-degree angle going up. Then you are going to draw a line below it and stop halfway, jut it out into about a triangle, come back and bring it up to the same spot as your first line is. Then you're going to add the stick fingers, which is just a bunch of rectangles, and the thumb one should be way farther down from the other ones. Then for your second hand, you are going to have it by his side. Now you're going to go through and erase things that you don't like and you want to fix. Once you are done with that, then you can lighten things up so that we can go over it in Sharpie and color it. Now you're going to go in with your Sharpie and you are going to outline everything. For his nose, I colored it in with orange pencil and then went over the lines with Sharpie. The only time you're going to use your coloring stuff is when you are coloring the sticks on Olaf and his nose. Otherwise, you are going to outline him or fill him in with your Sharpie.